WW3 TV. This is your global news channel. I'm WW3, and the United States have officially started the manhunt. When it comes to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps leadership, we have an up-to-date list from the State Department. Marco Rubio is now leading this. Of course, when they talk about the State Department, they're talking about a collaboration between the CIA and the US military. So Pete Hexer's side and Marco Rubio's side, and of course the director of the CIA and all the others. There is a fascinating situation here because the IRGC leadership, half of them are still basically out and about, but the rest of them are still in hiding. That's why the US government will give you a reward, especially if you're somehow watching this from Iran with Starlink satellite. You will get, I think, up to $10 million. We're going to give you guys the latest update on what's happening in the Middle East as the IRGC are now preparing for a ground invasion by the US military. They've been doing their army drills, but also we've just had a mysterious earthquake in the capital of Iran, in Tehran, which means that they are definitely testing something underground. This happens every now and then. Well, they hadn't happened for a while. We know that they are getting absolutely desperate. Okay, let me give you...
Shalom. Kohalal, Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemel Kadash, double honors to the elder apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us is true. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the all full like tabernacle of David. The elder Yahshua back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. And today is War and Rumors of War Tuesday. All right. And this guy just said a rumor about testing. What are they testing? They're testing nukes in Tehran. Did you just hear him say that? Says it 3 times. I'm going to focus on that.
You will get, I think, up to $10 million. We're going to give you guys the latest update on what's happening in the Middle East as the IRGC are now preparing for a ground invasion by the US military. They've been doing their army drills, but also we've just had a mysterious earthquake in the capital of Iran, in Tehran, which means that they are definitely testing something underground. This happens every now and then. Well, they hadn't happened for a while. We know that they are getting absolutely desperate. Okay, let me give you guys the latest. We're going to get your reaction.
Okay, so when they're testing, like, why are they testing, right? See, because nothing's happening. What they're saying is, look, nigga, we got these nukes. They did 3 tests today to let you know we got nukes, nigga. That's what they're sending a message, right? What message are they sending? They're sending, what is this? They're still not letting me get here? They did that time, okay. What are you gonna do first? Let's go back here real quick. Damn it. Let the weak say I am strong. We'll get there. All right. We'll get there. But first, let's do a War and Rumors of War Tuesday. So what we do on Tuesday, we go to Matthew 24 and 6. And what we're looking for is we're looking for this famous phrase, wars and rumors of wars. Very famous phrase. So we call this Wars and Rumors of War Tuesday because what we do, we read Matthew 24 and 6 in the King James. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Then we go inside here. Look at these different versions and we look for the similarities. NIV is rumors as well. Wars and rumors of war. NLT is wars and threats of wars. So we got rumors, we got threats. Come down here to the end, new. Where is it? New, good news. We got, you're going to hear the Noise of battles close by and the news of battles far away. So we got rumors, threats, news, right? And right here, reports of wars. Rumors, threats, news, reports. 35. Listen to Tusi.
Anyway, so that was my rant. So office.tusi.tv, you have 12 days left until that runs out. Let me just get the update on the big situation around the Tehran and the earthquakes. Also, if you're a member of Tusi TV Plus now,
and the earthquakes, plural. Okay. What are they doing? What are the earthquakes? Let's get this now. What are the earthquakes? And then I'm gonna just, what is it? Is it a rumor? Is it a threat? Sound like a threat to me. Right? Here's a sword right here. Joel 3, right? And 10. Right? Joel 3 and 10. All right, beat your plowshares into swords. Well, they're in there working on swords, right? And your pruning hooks in the spear. They're working on spears, blowing shit up and sending a message. We have nukes. That's what they're doing. They're beating their plowshares into swords, and their pruning hooks into what? Nukes. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's what they're doing right now. Okay? Where did I go? Here? Nope, over here. Were there 3 earthquakes in Tehran, Iran today? AI mode. I had to force it to tell me. It says local reports indicate 2 earthquakes struck Tehran, the Tehran province region, today. An earlier 3.4 followed by a more widely, for that doesn't make, see, usually if it was natural, it would go the big one first and then the smaller tremors. What is this? Okay. 4.6 magnitude near the city of Parties or whatever, around midnight. The main quake, 4.6, struck. And the precursor, the smaller one, what sense does that make? Occurred earlier in the day in the same area. Okay, so are they testing? I had to make this tell me what the hell was going on. 2 months, 2 months. Wait a minute. Watching Iran live. Massive explosions near Tehran amid fires at ports. U.S. resumes airstrike. So is it the U.S. over there bombing? It could be, yeah. But that's not what Tusi said. See, and this is the only reference to earthquakes. Shouldn't earthquakes be all over the news? Earthquakes in Iran. 4.6 earthquake, 4.9 earthquake. See? Shouldn't it be all over the place? But it's not. So all we got is this on Crux, which is nothing. They're not going to show me. This is a loop. We're not even going to get in here. waste time. What are they not showing here? All right, so they're over there getting bombed the hell out of. Massive explosions. Okay, so this is near Tehran. It's just getting bombed here. So they're keeping it out of the news for sure. Because I have one. I did this on my phone, and here's what my phone said. Salakia. Then I'm gonna go ahead and close. I typed in the same thing. Were there 3 earthquakes in Tehran, Iran today? This is what my phone said, which is completely different than what this laptop just said. Okay. I asked specifically for 3. Over here it says 2. Right? It says local reports indicate 2 earthquakes struck the Tehran province. Okay? That's the first thing it says. Okay? On my phone it says, were there 3 earthquakes in Tehran, Iran today? Exactly the same words. And here's what it said on my phone. Yes to 3. Multiple seismic events were reported in and around Tehran today. Tuesday, May 12th, it says, while reports vary slightly in exact count, at least 2 distinct tremors were widely noted, with some sources referring to a third felt event later in the evening. So that said 3. Then it goes on to explain that the seismic activity includes magnitude 4.6 primary event. So this is saying it in the opposite order. This is saying the first one was 4.6. It says 3.4 earlier event. Primary and earlier? That doesn't make sense either. Okay. It goes on to say basically the same thing. See, this one says primary event and earlier event, which is weird. So they're basically just fluffing around it. They don't want you to know what the hell is going on. Why? Because it's pretty obvious. Like, what the hell? It's pretty obvious that this is they're testing. Let's see what Tusi says right here, and I'll just go ahead and 2630. Why would Tusi say this? Okay. Listen to what he says. And he's against Iran. All right? He's an Iranian that lives in London, but he's against what they call the regime. So listen to what he says.
In Tehran, when we started this live stream, we had 1 earthquake, and now we had the second one, and now the third. 3 earthquakes in the capital.
Now listen to what he says. Okay, he's the Iranian. He knows the regime. He knows the ins and outs of the country. He knows what they're up to. Listen to what he says. Okay. Then you tell me, what are they over there testing? What is the narrative out there? Well, they have this uranium that they can make a bomb with, and that's the problem, right? Now listen to what Tusi says.
The last one was in Pardis in Tehran. It shook at the depth of 8 kilometers. So it is highly likely that they are definitely testing something on the ground around the capital. That's why this happens. It's not normal, obviously. So we, whether it's nuclear tests or some other thing, whatever they're doing, it's something dodgy. All I know, and I'm very familiar with their tactics and their locations of these underground sites, they are definitely testing something dodgy. And obviously, the Americans are going to keep an eye on this situation as well. So we will see. The U.S. government are now saying that they are considering to rename Operation.
That's all we need. All right, we'll read Joel one more time. What are they doing down there? Are they testing? Joel 3 and 10 in the NIV. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weakling say, I'm strong. Are they down there testing nukes? They did 3 today. Letting the West know, look, nigga. Letting everybody know. So with that, we pray that the elect are edified, you brothers and sisters. Shalom.